trouble because of delinquent tenants or just simply not enough income to do that.
Upside down.
Or they're upside down. And now the question is, what can I do about that? Well, in your Chapter 13, your secured property has to be less than 1.1 million, more or less. And so you wouldn't qualify for a Chapter 13 if you have multiple properties in Southern California, right?
Right.
Some properties are worth 1.2 million, and that takes you out of the Chapter 13. Okay?
Well,
so,
yeah, I have that problem.
So you have that problem. So the only thing you would be able to qualify for in terms of getting a reorganization is a Chapter 11. It's a business reorganization is what it is. If you were to say, well, I'm giving up on all this, I'm going to let all the property do whatever it wants to, you could file a Chapter 7 and let what come. And that's the end of it. But you're trying to keep your property. You're trying to do the best you can. And so what did Kmart do when it filed for Chapter 11? You're not Kmart because Kmart's a huge chain, national chain. But what Kmart did was it sold off some properties. It got rid of some storage. It reorganized its debt. And it kept property. And it kept alive.
Well, we have two short sales going on right now.
Yeah, and the question becomes, is the short sale the best solution, or is a Chapter 11 a solution? Because what can you do in Chapter 11 that you cannot do in others? Well, with multiple properties, what you can do is you can request what is referred to as a cram down. You can propose a cram down. Now, what is a cram down? Well, this happened in March of last year, March of 2009. The Senate was looking at something that was approved by the House of Representatives in March of last year. And that was authorizing bankruptcy judges to say, this house is no longer worth the $350,000 mortgage that you have on it. It's only worth about $225,000. We're going to cram the value down to $225,000. Now, you can't do that in a Chapter 13, but you might be able to do it in a Chapter 11. You're going to be faced with opposition, regardless. But if your overall plan provides for cramming down some things, selling off some property, renegotiating, refinancing some things, a Chapter 11 may be viable for multiple home owners.
What would be better between a Chapter 11 or just letting the houses foreclose that are upside down?
Well, the Chapter 11 obviously is a proposal to attempt to keep the property. That's the idea. There you go. All right? We can talk later if you want.
Okay.
Okay?